What's up, guys? Back with another video. And today's video, I had a race in Pleasanton Run, right? So you know the website to the Pleasanton Run, so it's PPIE. So yeah, you go to PEIE and you go to the first source. You click the link and they'll talk about Pleasanton Partnership and Education Foundation PPIE, right? Yeah, and I'll tell you the reason like why I raced there. First of all because I like running, and second of all, my dad. So a few weeks before this happened, like dad asked me like say that should you like Vince, do you want to run? And I say yes in Pleasant, right? Because he knows that I like running, and also he worked for this company. I forgot what company my dad works for in Pleasanton, but I forgot the company's name. I really forgot. And yeah, because my dad worked in Pleasanton and his company like offer a race, right? So there's three type of race, and I'll tell you like everything what happened. So there's a 5K race, there's a 10K race, and there's a 15K race, right? Yeah, so if you heard of 5K, 10K, then you don't need to convert like how long is 1K into 1 mile, right? Because 1K is like a little more than like half of a mile, or 5/8 of 5/8 out of 8 of a mile, right? Yes. So that means that for every 5 miles I run a little over 3 miles. So 5 kilometer equal 3.1 miles to be exact, right? Yeah, just do all the math, and calculation. I don't need to say it in this video. So the longest run 15K is that'll be 9.3 miles, and the 10K run will be 6.2 mile, right? So I only did the 5K run, and yeah, I run like longer distance before, but in this race, there's there's two main reasons like why I want to run the 5K race. One, because I don't want to run too early, right? Yeah, because if you choose to run 10K or 15K in Pleasant, you have to run like 10 minutes earlier. So I'll get into all of that. One, because I have to this is my first time racing, so I'm not very familiar with race. This is the first time that I ever raced with like thousands of people, right? Yeah, this is the first time in my life. Like I've never done before. I did race before, but it was like in high school and all that stuff. And yeah, I just raced with 100 students, back in my PE high school. But now this is like a lot more intensity and a lot more people. And also, yeah, a lot more new people that I don't know, right? So yeah, this is where I ran in Pleasanton, right? So yeah, if you run the 10K and 15K, then you have to run at 7:50, and if you run the 5K, then you have to run at exactly at 8 a.m., right? So this is all in the morning run, right? So yeah, so me and my dad was about to race it, but however, my dad did not race. I raced. You know why my dad did not race? Yeah, I pretty much want him to race, but then he's feeling sick and something, right? Because he just got like 4 flu shots, just from the doctor, right? 4 vaccination flu shots, so he's really feeling really ill. And yeah, because when you're sick and if you're not healthy, then under some circumstance, then you're just not gonna perform your best, right? I mean, it's common sense. If you don't feel good, then you're probably not gonna run fast. And I noticed that running with people gives you a lot more speed than just running by yourself, right? That's a part of the reason why I've been running slow. I wonder like why I run slow, because I run by myself, right? If you don't run with people, you're not gonna know like how fast you run. You're not gonna know your pace, and like just not enough like stimulation, not enough intensity. So you're just not gonna try as hard as before, right? Sometimes you run fast without even knowing it. So in just a few minutes, I will mention like how fast I run and how did I run fast, right? Yeah, so I just have like this one technique that will work for me, but some technique may not work for you guys, because all of you are different, right? We were born differently, we were made differently. Some people, some people like this technique, and some technique may not work for that person. So it all varies. So I honestly don't know like how many people was racing in Pleasanton for 5K run, right? Yeah, and I think approximately 2,000 people, right? I don't know the slowest time, so let's see. There's 10K run. How many people ran for 10K? I ran the 5K, so it only listed like 316 people. Uh-oh, not much. And what about 15K? 15K, 100. Yeah, so the longer you run, the less people it is. So I think like thousands of them, or maybe this thing is not all updated. So anyway, so I'll be mentioning out the winner and all that stuff, but I'm one of those winner, cause you know how I am. Always run a lot, right? I could have like easily run like at least like 15K. I could have like easily get there, but I didn't want to because I don't want to injure myself, and I'm not familiar with race, right? If this is the first time you race, always try for a short distance. You do not want to hurt yourself. You do not want to get a really bad time. You don't want to look bad on yourself, right? When you try new things, don't go hard. Just go easy, right? And then once you get familiar, you go harder and harder and harder. That's how it works, right? Yeah, so anyway, man. So let me tell you like how was the race in Pleasanton. Yeah, it was just mostly flat hill, but then there was like a little like downhill and then uphill, then you have to turn over. You just mostly run like streets and resin area, and I'll show you what it looks like. According to my Garmin watch, right? And my Garmin watch is recording my mileage like slower at a slower pace comparing to Pleasanton Run of Education. For some reason, my Garmin watch is not recording correctly. I mean, for some reason, right? So I do want to make apologies there. I have to go downstairs and get the shirt real quick. So sorry, sorry for your long wait, but do want to make an apology because I'm just trying to explain like exactly what happened to the race. So be right back. I'm sorry. I'll be there. Baby bunny, baby bunnies, and I'm gonna eat you. There, the Pleasanton race. So I just wear exactly what I wear, and I wear this, during the Pleasanton race. And how can it calculate how fast I run, right? Without me tracking so much, even though I did use my Garmin watch, just to record like how fast I run. So yeah, so you put this on, and once you start the race, then then this time tag right here, you see this time tag here say do not remove, do not fold. So yeah, it has like a little like this machine there or inserting, and it will like trigger the button, like it will trigger like once I enter race, and once finish race, and it'll trigger it back the time, right? So that's how it works. So I'll show you like what Pleasanton running looks like. As you can see, so it was 52 degrees, so it was pretty cold. So this is where I start running, right? So yeah, I start running here, then all the way here. Well, the thing is that I give you like one like good tip, like how to avoid being slow, right? So to avoid being slow, always stay in the front, right? Because if you run in the back, against a lot of slow people, then you're not gonna go very far, right? Yeah, I know that that's the only way to get your best time. Always go to the front, right? And then you run. So I failed to get in the front. I was close to the front, but then but then the beginning race, once it count down, then I sprint. I sprint in the first place. You know why I sprint? Because I have to catch up with other people and to avoid these slow people, right? Yeah, I move, I move away from people. I move this way and I run like that. So I went past a lot of people by sprinting. Then after like quarter or half mile, then everybody else is already falling behind, and eventually I slow down, and yeah, some guys, they catch up with me, right? So yeah, man, this is where I ran. So I ran here, ran here, ran here. Oh, sorry, I need to turn my camera. This is why I've been getting a lot of dislike lately, because of camera quality. Maybe that's why, because of bad camera quality. Yes, I just run like on like Main Street and resident area, you know, here and here and here and here, and then there. So this is what a 5K run in Pleasanton look like. So if you Pleasanton like runner who ran the 5K today or 10K, 15K, if you watch this video, please hit a thumbs up and please comment below. Please comment below that this viewer was you, right? Please comment below. And you know that I'm one of the top 5 runner in 5K run, right? And I'll tell you my time in just a second. And let's see who's right or which one's more accurate. So my Garmin watch tends to be like cuckoo and average, yeah, because my Garmin watch is like, it's like 3 years old. I got like in 2016. It's like quarter of 2019 is already passed, so it's 3.25 years old. So according to Garmin watch, it did not record my entire 5K run for some reason, you know. But then, you know, but in the Pleasant run, it just recorded like all my distance run, just no cutting, nothing. I did not take a shortcut, okay, guys? Because if I take shortcut, I will be disqualified. But there's no way I can take shortcuts because there's like security camera. Like you can ask like these people, I don't know, but yeah, man, I'm just saying like there's no way you can cheat because I just have to follow the code and all that stuff. Yeah, honestly, on the race day, then you don't want to disqualify yourself, right? There's no way I'm gonna cheat. So anyway, man, so according to my Garmin watch, I ran 3.09 miles, a time of 19, you know, 09 seconds. Yeah, because, you know, after when I hit the line, it takes me like 2 seconds to stop the watch because I was so tired. Like I collapsed at the end because I ran way too fast, right? Even my dad knows it. See, so my family start noticing me like well now. You know, every time after the race, you know, I always collapse, right? Because the last time I showed you I ran a 5 miles run, that little cool sack down there, you know, I didn't collapse because I didn't try hard. But in this race, I try a lot harder than I did like during my 5 mile run. So, you know that I ran 5 miles at a 6:42 minute pace per mile. But 5K is supposed to be a lot faster, you know. Plus, it's like shorter distance, and plus I'm running with people, so time was gonna be cut a lot shorter. Yeah, like I said, let's get back to it. So my Pleasant running tour, according to my Garmin watch, I ran 3.09 miles, time of 19:19. You know, just have to subtract a few seconds because I didn't stop the watch on time, and so that's like an average pace of 6:12 minutes per mile at an elevation of 39 feet gain and burn 429 calories. Yeah, and there's several reasons of how I could have get faster even though I run people. Well, first, you know, I still need to lose some weight. You know, just to like, you know, the lighter you are, the faster you are, but if you get way too light, you're just not gonna have enough energy, so you won't make it faster. And second of all, you know, I'm still recovering myself, you know, from injury. And third of all, you know, I'm just not used to the time, not used to the location, and I didn't even eat breakfast. I ate breakfast after the race. So if you eat food, you know, and wait 2 hours and then race, then typically like with food you get a little more energy, so it makes you run a little bit more faster, right? Because I always like wake up late, you know, that's why, because the race like starts early, so I'm not familiar with the time, so I feel like I could have improved a little better, right? But oh well, man, it is what it is, right? And plus, I'm still recovering injury from last year. You know, last year, you know, I ran like 15, 20 miles like crazy, and then, you know, and then 40 miles one time in December, and my leg just got all injured and all sore, and it takes me a few months to recover, and that's why I've been getting so time, because I just abused my leg, right? Yeah, so my Garmin watch records my 5K run as 19:09, but then, you know, for Pleasanton running, you know, the time's actually like a few seconds shorter, right? And I'm actually in 5th place. Yeah, that's my race number, you know. So I ran 5th place, and there was like only like all males are ahead of me. All these 4 males are ahead of me. There's no single female. That's the one thing that you notice, right? And I do want to make an apology at the end of the video, you know, because I'm sorry that I didn't record the race, right? Because I just want to concentrate racing. I don't want to hold camera because that'll slow me down, and I should have told my dad to hold my GoPro, hold my camera, you know, when I was you know, near at the end of the race. I could have like get my dad to record on my GoPro thing, right? I could have just get my dad, but I failed to. I was unprepared because I was so worried, you know, I might get really slow pace because of my disadvantage, you know, like I just didn't eat, you know, before race, and I just didn't drink water during race, and you know, I have to get up early. Like, I'm just caring so much about getting good time, you know. But next time I race there, I will get the GoPro and record it, right? I will promise you. But then I assume my dad race, so I think I'll just record after the race, right? Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I'm age 20, you know. So my overall time, you know, at 5th place run, I ran like 19:07, right? But that's the time, right? Well, the net time, there's a difference between time and the net time, so I'll explain you that later. And my net time is 19:01.89 seconds. So 19 minutes, 1 second, 8/9 of a second, right? So and also my average pace per mile is 6:08. So wow, so that make quite a big difference, like 4 minutes, like 4 seconds per mile, like difference. Because my Garmin watch record my average mile per pace at 6:12, but then in Pleasanton Run I ran at a 6:08, so 4 seconds different. And I think I did beat my 5K record, right? I know that I could have like easily got under 19, you know, because I was faster before, you know, but then all of a sudden I get a little slower, you know. Yeah, just due to my recent injury, right, on my leg and my knee. But I'm all okay now, and I'm still rebuilding myself to get stronger and faster, right? Still rebuilding myself, and I still need to lose like, yeah, I shouldn't lose like, I should be like at least 155 pounds, right? And probably not go any lower, because I'm currently still over 160. So yeah, sure, have 5 pounds. I honestly could have gained like at least like half a minute if I was well prepared, and I wasn't well prepared, right? So there's only like 4 guys in front of me, and you know the guy in first place is? The guy in first place, he ran like 16:32.6 his net time, and his time is 16:33.92. So do you want me to show you that? Okay, sure, you can. Because you're looking at my channel, you're viewing my channel, I'm gonna have to show it to you. So yeah, see, there's my name right there, you know, the place I highlighted. So see, 6:08. In Garmin watch, 6:12. So I think this one's a little more accurate, and my Garmin watch like records the distance like a little less. You know, just sometimes because of weak satellite, you know, it doesn't record like the distance you run. Yeah, I feel like running the race is a lot faster too. And it's probably like a little more accurate compared to my Garmin watch, right? So yeah, so it's just off by like 50 to like 100 feet. Like makes a little difference, so. Yeah, so only these 4 people are ahead of me, and this guy runs insanely fast. Yeah, I did see that man running ahead of me in the beginning, you know, just for half a mile, and then all of a sudden he's disappeared. Like, he's just gone. Zip, gone. Right, so let me tell you, like, my split mile time and how was the overall race. So, in the beginning of the race, I was sprinting, right? And then, you know, I did not notice that I ran, like, 0.19 miles in just 1 minute, right? So, yeah, that could have got me, like, in under, like, 5 minutes per pace, but I knew that I will get gassed out if I keep running like this, right? I know that I cannot run under 6 minutes per mile for if it's like 3 miles or longer, right? Because I did sub 12 minutes in like 2 miles, right? But I cannot do it with 3. I cannot sub 18 in 3 minutes for 3 miles. No way, that's not gonna happen. I know it myself, right? Yeah, so yeah, this man, you know, he averaged like 5:20 minutes per mile for just like 5K, right? And let's see who got the slowest time. I wonder who got the slowest. He's probably like over an hour. Like, oh man, this person's slow. Not started. Yeah, I think it's not that important, you know, who got the slowest, but it's a good thing I'm fast, because if I'm not fast, if I'm like all the way beginning, all the way to the end, then it'll take me time forever just to like do this after that, after this after that. I have to keep clicking like this and to find my name, and it would just take forever, right? And also I did win the golden trophy, right? And I'll show you on my thumbnail, right? I did win as the second place for my age group, you know, because I'm age 20. I'm like in second place, you know, when it comes to age group category, because I'm age 20 to 29. So yeah, but overall I'm fifth. So this is very good because look at this, man. I'm running against nearly 2,000 people, and only like 4 people beat me. So it's like little less than like a percent, right, of like who is faster than me, right? Yeah, very hard to find people who's going to be faster than me, because I cannot believe that you have to run 6:08 minutes per mile 3 times, 0.1, just if you want to beat my record, right? This is with me running with people, and if I was eating food, and if I get a little more sleep, and if I get like a little more warm up, and if I was trained, I could have easily got like under 6 minutes per mile, like pretty much easily. Like I would get like maybe like 550, 540. Yeah, it was pretty fast, right? Running with people always like helps me run faster, right? So let's like compare to my like high school compared to like me in college. So for the past 5 or 4 years, I've been getting a lot faster, right? So I can run like 3 or 4 times longer comparing to like before, right? Yeah, so that's all I have to say for my 5K race. And yeah, cause let me go over real quick, cause I only have 1 minute record. So in the first half mile, I run like under like 3 minutes, and then you know once you get to 1 mile, it became like 6:08. Then like second mile became like 12, like 34, 20, 35, and then on my third mile it get to like 18 or something, and then I sprint toward the end and got like 19:01. It was like 18 like 40 or 18 like 30, so that wasn't that bad. So I didn't believe my video was gonna be this long, but 22 minutes. But I have to talk a little fast, right? So nothing much to say. So at the end, you know, I just rest and I just walk around and see what people is, and they announced ceremony, and I got a picture, you know, because I was really fast and everybody saw me. Not everybody saw me, but people saw me, and I was on stage. I couldn't believe that I'm winning like every like single like trophies and shirts. Because last time I won the race, you know, was in 2013. You know, I got the Irvington shirt, but now a few years later, I get the trophy. I'm feeling so proud of myself, man. Maybe I should do more running instead of like video. So who knows? But this camera's about to be dead right now because of out storage. So hope you like this video.